Last place in that poll.
Dude, I'm pissed that Foo Fighters aren't playing on Friday.
Yeah, because
I know. I get it.
done.
Like,
Foo
the drummer
Fighters are
died.
done.
So.
Yeah. I think they're gonna make a whole new band, right? They're just done.
Yeah, they already said they're never playing again as Foo Fighters.
That
Like,
sucks.
I don't know. I mean, they might change their mind, but they already were like, we're not. Like, one of us is dead. Like, we're done.
I know, but like, how many bands have had someone die and they just replace them? Why can't they just keep
There's
doing
plenty of bands
I
that
know.
have done that.
So, but this sucks though because, all right, this was my plan. I was gonna go on Friday, Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Then I'd not go Saturday. Saturday
Yeah,
would be
fuck
like my
Saturday.
rest day, and then Sunday I was gonna go to Metallica.
You still going?
I'm going to. I'm
Yeah,
going Sunday.
I'm going Sunday.
I'm not going. Who is it? Nine Inch Nails playing Friday now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Who gives a fuck about Nine Inch Nails?
But here's the thing. There's a couple of like the smaller bands. You know how they have like the main event and
Yeah.
they have like all the other ones?
Yeah.
That I wanted to see on Friday. So now that's my moral dilemma. Like, I'm like,
Oh.
not gonna lie, I was like low key pumped to see Avril Lavigne on Friday.
Yeah. No, I would go see Avril Lavigne, but
Yeah,
I would
I know,
just
like,
for Avril Lavigne.
I'm like a big like punk, like skater punk kind of guy.
Oh,
Like
oh,
back
really?
in like my early, like when I was younger, like I was like a skateboarder. Like I loved the.
You
punk
love
shit.
that song.
I loved it. Yeah, like I was literally a skater boy. Like
Bob was
I
a
don't
skater
believe that for
boy.
a second. You're not built like a skater boy.
yeah, now.
Could you do a
I was-
kick-
we're
could
talking
you do
about
a
when I was like
kickflip?
9
Can
years
you do
old.
can you do tricks?
Yeah, I can do kickflips and shit.
No, you
I can
can't.
still do a kickflip.
No, you
No
can't.
way.
If you bring a skateboard in here right now, I'll do a kickflip.
I,
All right,
I
I'll
promise
bring.
you, it's like riding a bike, never forget. Except it's like riding a skateboard.
I can do a
Alright.
front side shove it. That's it.
I can
probably
still
can't.
do I can still do a shove it and a kickflip and an ollie.
Wow, I would
Just like-
not expect that from you at all.
Literally, it's funny. In college, I got put to the test. We had the same thing got brought up somehow, and I was like, "Yeah, dude. Like I used to skateboard when I was like a little kid, like from like 8 to 12 or whatever." And everyone's like, "Same thing. I play football and shit like a jock." They're like, "No fucking way." And I was kid in the. This was my sophomore year of college. Where we lived, there was like a stretch. It was like a suite kind of with like a bunch of other rooms.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
I
you know what I'm
what
talking
you're
about?
Yeah.
So, like, one of the kids that lived in one of the rooms was, like, a skater kid, and he had a skateboard, and they were like, prove it. So I fucking, literally, just, like, on the spot, just fucking banged out a kickflip.
No.
Yeah, dude, it was like, I just shut these kids up so bad. Like, they didn't know.
First try Friday, first attempt.
Yeah, I literally did my first try. I don't think I landed the first try, but I did the kickflip and didn't land it, but clearly the mechanics were there that they were like, all right, this kid's not lying. Like, and then I did it I think I did like 3 or 4 times in a row, so I landed it. But it was just funny 'cause these are all skater kids, and like
Real skater kids?
Yeah, like these are like actual skater kids. Like, oh, this fucking football player jock is gonna like come into our world and tell. And I was like, yeah, dude, like I can do it. They were like, it's funny. I'm like, this is like the other way around. Usually it's like us making fun of you guys. Now they're trying to like
Yeah.
shame me for like playing football.
Wait,
but anyways,
could you drop in?
No.
no, I couldn't draw. I never did that because I was too young.
You're just a pussy.
I was too much of a pussy when I was like 9. I actually.
You know, I know, because I'm too much of a pussy to try to drop
I tried
in.
it. I tried it when I was 8 years old and I broke my arm.
Oh,
so I
Jesus
had like a
Christ.
mental block. I could never
Yeah.
do it again. I
Yeah.
could drop in on like a small half pipe.
Yeah, the fun box at the skate
like the
park.
one at the skate park.
Yeah, that little-
like,
the
I
one-
couldn't
the
do it.
little-
I couldn't do it on the big one. Like
Oh, no one
That's
can.
the one I broke my arm on. So I was like, I'm never doing that again.
Well, dude, there's like a big gap. Like if you drop in, you just die because there's a huge crack there. Like nobody, it's unskateable.
I'm in the mood to. I wish we had a skateboard. I'd do a kickflip.
I wish
right
Joey
now.
was here, but he's a fucking idiot. Doesn't have a car.
I think they're redoing the Braintree skate park.
They've been saying that forever. I don't.
Yeah.
They've been saying
They-
that
I kind of
literally
don't want
forever.
them to redo it. A lot
They were
of
supposed to do it for my friend
For
my
Brendan-
friend
for
who
Brendan
died.
Gallagher,
Yeah, he was like a nasty skateboarder.
Yeah.
Like he was a skateboarder all the way up. Like he was like an adult skateboarder.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but he was actually nasty. But he was also a heroin addict, and that's why he died. So, anyways, they were supposed to donate.
R.I.P.
We raised a bunch of money for him, and they were gonna like donate it to like build the skate park like in his like put up a memorial for him or whatever. And I'm pretty sure someone just like scammed the money and
No,
took it
you know
all.
what happened? So they put out the plans and everybody hated them so much. Like all the
really?
skaters like were like this is awful. Like
Yeah, what happened to all the money?
No,
though?
so my roommate is a skateboarder and he's an architect. So
Yeah.
he was like, this is
So
literally
he's the perfect guy for this.
exactly. He was like, this
He
is.
gets it on
He
both
goes, I could
levels.
literally draw you like better plans. And he's like, this is awful. And then there was this huge argument, and I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what happened. So it's. I don't think it's happening.
No, I'm pretty sure there was a GoFundMe, and somebody
made, like,
just,
$100,000.
someone just stole all the money and was like, "See ya."
Yeah, probably.
I'm not gonna
you
say
know,
his name.
yeah, I know what it. I
Kid
know
lives
what.
out in California. I'm friends with the kid, but I haven't talked to him in forever, and everyone's accusing him of like.
Oh no, I
doing-
can
but-
totally see him doing.
Anyways, we
Fuck
got
that
off
guy.
topic here. This all goes back to I wanted to see Avril Lavigne. This is my justification.
That's how we do it.
This
We
is my
just-
background for why I
that.
like Avril Lavigne.
We trail off.
And now now it's like I'm not gonna go there just you know what I mean. I was gonna go there for the Foo Fighters and then be like, oh, and Avril Lavigne's playing, so that's kind of cool.
Well, dude, it was supposed to be the Chili Peppers at first.
that was like that was before COVID.
Oh, was it?
Boston
was that last
Calling,
year?
Pre-COVID, Boston Calling was supposed to be the Chili Peppers, and that's my favorite band. So
Yeah,
I
I know.
was pumped for that. And then COVID happened, and that was like, dude, I remember like at one point like in a year into COVID, everyone's like complaining about all the things that how I lost my job, I this and that, and I was like, dude, I don't want to hear it.
Chili
man.
Peppers, dude.
I missed out on going to see the Chili Peppers at Boston Collins, so trust me, I'm right there with you. Like, oh, you lost your house? Yeah, I missed out on a sick concert.
I saw.
I'll still never forget it.
Which ones? Isn't Dave Grohl in Foo Fighters and Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No.
No?
He was in Nirvana.
Oh,
Yeah, he was the
Nirvana,
drummer for Nirvana.
Yeah, that's right.
Why can't he drum?
He honestly probably still could.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure every single person in the world can play every single Foo Fighter song. If you're like a drummer, like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's like the class. Like, have you ever seen that when them breaking the world record of
Most
there's like
people- yeah.
most people playing the same song at the
Oh, I
same
remember
time.
that. Was it all drums?
I don't
Yeah, I think it was Teenage Dreams.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
All I know is that
I forgot about that.
in Guitar Hero, Monkey Wrench was on Guitar Hero.
Monkey Wrench was such a- yeah.
It was a wicked hard song. It was all chords, but I was nasty. Another one of my many talents.
Expert?
Expert? You play expert?
Please.
No.
I've been an expert since I was like 14. Like
Oh, okay.
I can shred Guitar Hero. I used to destroy. That song was one of the songs I played to impress people because the whole thing's chords and it's like constant moving.
Yeah.
And I could literally hit every note.
Yeah, Monkey
like,
Wrench is a great.
Literally my eyes
Guitar Hero
closed.
song. And it was
Yeah.
a rock band too.
Please,
You play rock band? You get-
rock bands for absolute squids.
Oh, come on.
Agreed.
If you played Guitar Hero, you like hated rock
No,
band.
Agreed.
Like, oh, rock band?
No, but the drums in rock band
Yeah,
was
what are you
fucking
fucking-
sick. And,
Yeah,
if you have a guy with you that can actually sing and you actually get everyone together, like two guys
I
on
used to
guitar.
sing on Guitar Hero. I used to set up a mic and play the guitar and sing at the same time.
Wait, Guitar Hero with the because they brought in the
Yeah,
karaoke after rock
like
band.
rock band came out, they were always like, oh, we gotta like change our model a little bit. So then you could like hook up the other shit. So I would hook up a fucking mic, and I would play. I would play and
That's
sing
sick.
at the same time. Yeah, and I was actually like. Not that I have a good voice, but like I could keep it.
You could- yeah,
I
you
could hit the fucking notes like on key.
That's
So
what we
some-
should
now
do.
yeah, we
That's
should
what
do-
Bobby should do for streaming. Just put it like-
No, that would be gold, dude. Oh my god, we should get a
Yeah,
rock
remember,
band set
there's
up
actually,
here.
I think there's a video of me floating around from freshman year of college of me doing it.
No, as an adult, doing that hammered would be a fucking blast.
It's so
we
much
did it
fun.
in 8th grade and we went hard as
I
fuck.
remember my dad came up one time when I was doing it and was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, no, imagine, were you like alone in your room?
Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
obviously my dad's like a hard ass, like all about sports, like that's all he cared about, me playing sports and like.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, what do you do?
And I'm up there like secretly like playing video games and like singing, like
That
two
ver-
things that he doesn't like.
My dad walked into me playing Guitar Hero and he thought it was a real guitar and he was like, oh, you're pretty good. And then like he started, he's like, wait a minute, what is this foolishness? He was like, dude.
It's like the opposite. Of
He was
South
like,
Park.
Yeah.
he was like, what are you doing?
No, remember the South Park episode, the guitar?
Yeah,
hero?
oh, that was fucking hilarious. And he
Randy starts playing the real guitar.
Yeah, they're like,
all
what are you doing?
Yeah.
And he's just like shredding fucking
This kid can play.
Kansas.
Yeah. What the kids play, he's like, he can play fucking.
I know
Pure
what
Fire
you're
and
talking
Flames on
about.
acoustic, and it's just like just like there's buttons clicking. They're all like, wow.
Oh yeah, no, he's in the restaurant and
Yeah.
it's just the buttons clicking and they're like, wow, I love this
Watch
song.
this.
Yeah. That's I fucking love South Park, dude.
Yeah, South Park
They
was
really
fucking
are
the
so
best.
good.
Oh my god.
When we were in high school, South Park was like it's had like a 4 or 5 year window that was literally just like
The greatest
did not
thing
miss.
ever.
Every week was just like the funniest fucking
The
episode.
Little League episode, dude, when they're fucking
Oh my
when he
God.
has to, when Randy's trying to fight the other dads.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
the
has-
funniest thing
That's
ever.
the best episode
It's like
ever.
the Rocky episode.
Yeah, and he's
Like,
like,
it's like Rocky. Like,
I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
training for the fight the Bat Dad.
Yeah, he's
Speaking
getting
of-
the
speaking
shit
of
kicked out
fights.
him.
speaking of fights.
Oh me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you got
Oh,
a
yeah.
fight
You got a
coming
big-
up.
big
Yeah,
fight this week.
Yeah, next week in like 6 days.
6 days.
I know we already talked about it, but like I don't know. Is there anything? I don't know.
I'm just gonna
Any updates?
beat the living fuck out
I'm
of
just
this guy.
pissed. It's only 3 minutes.
Yeah, me
'Cause,
too.
like,
I wanted it to be longer. They just couldn't get it. I don't know. They couldn't get it
Do you
sanctioned
think?
or whatever.
Do you think Barstool likes him as a character?
No.
You think they-
I think they just like anyone that's gonna like bring
Make
views.
noise?
So they like the fact that he like is bringing views to them and he's bringing like attention to them. But I don't think they like his. I don't think they like anything about.
He's not very creative because all he does is talk about your dick, which is like weird. Because
Yeah.
he says every time he talks about your dick, and it's like, what you're kind of obsessed
And
with Bobby. It's really weird.
I don't understand. I'm all right. Listen, I'm not even just being a hater, like because he's talking about me. As from from an outside perspective, like
Yeah.
let's pretend like he was talking about someone else. I just wouldn't find him funny or creative at all. He's saying shit that is funny when you're like 12 years
Yeah,
old.
he's literally like a 13-year-old
Yeah,
bully.
like, yeah, I know, like, legit.
I look at his comments.
He's like, you have a small dick, and I'll fuck your girlfriend. It's like,
yeah.
what are you fucking in middle school?
But that's all
Like,
he says. He doesn't have anything else. We should just like make up we should just start fabricating rumors that he's a pedophile or like just
He
make
probably
up,
is.
Just make up shit. Yeah,
no, but that's how rumors start. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure he is.
I heard
But,
I heard you were sending pictures of your dick to little kids. Like,
But,
Allegedly.
I'm
Allegedly.
also-
we should just start that.
I'm also pretty. All right. Well, here's the thing. this is a huge like another negative quality about him is he doesn't have the ability to adapt because all right, I didn't fit into his narrative. He had this narrative in his head, like he's gonna make fun of me because I'm from Massachusetts. He assumed that I was like a liberal Democrat, so he's calling me like fucking vaccine, booster shot. Fucking
that's what I'm saying. He's
supporter.
making shit up.
I'm none of those.
We can make that's what I'm saying.
Like I told this is the best part. So like, I voted for Donald Trump. I'm a Republican.
Are you a registered Republican?
Yes, I'm a registered Republican. Voted for Donald Trump. Never got vaccines, and I'm like a hardcore against.
Oh wait, you never did?
No, I never got vaccines.
Your work didn't make you?
No, and I would have quit if I would have forced him to resign.
My work made me.
Like I was ready to.
Not happy about it.
Zero chance. So that's what I'm saying. He knows this because I talked to him. He messaged me talking shit, and I was like, buddy, just so you know, I was like, I voted for fucking Trump, and I was like, and I fucking never got vaccinated, and he just refuses. So he knows that knows that, and he still continues to call me a Biden supporter and say and call me booster shot lad.
Oh, that's kind of funny though.
No, but it's like to me, it's like
booster shot
the fact that he's just lying and just not giving up. It's kind of funny, but it's annoying.
No, to me, it's just like he's not creative enough to come up with another.
Yeah,
I didn't fit his narrative.
Yeah, he's trying to be like.
So he's like, oh shit, he doesn't fit into what I was trying to do, but instead of me coming up with something else, I'm just gonna stick to it. Like you're gonna look like an idiot at the weigh-in because he's gonna say it at the weigh-in, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, I'm not. Like, hey, everyone listening, I never got fucking vaccinated. This kid's a fucking loser. Like he's just lying. Like
there should be a press conference.
Blatantly lying about things. Like
a press conference would be electric.
At least I fucking tell the truth. You know what I mean? Like when I say you're a fucking pussy, I mean it. Like you are a pussy, and I'm gonna fucking prove it.
Dude, you don't even have a girlfriend, dude. And he's talking about fucking your wife. It's like, dude, I guarantee this guy hasn't had sex in the last 5 years.
Yeah, I find it. There's no way that like girls find his behavior attractive.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, oh my god, you're the guy that said you're gonna like eat someone's pussy like a hungry hippo. Like,
yeah.
Can you do that to me? Like,
yeah, dude, I could. Like, that's why I could never.
His wife left him.
His wife left him. Why don't you use that?
Because I'm not a loser.
No, that's perfect ammo.
No, but that's the thing is, I do my talking in the ring. This is what I stand by.
Like your boxing.
I go there and I beat you. I beat the fuck out of you. Like that. I'm gonna come there. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this guy. That's it. I'm not gonna sit there and fucking play games. Fucking. Oh, your wife left you. No, but I'm gonna fuck your wife. No, that's.
He says you have a small dick.
Birds.
He says you have a small dick. Like, didn't your wife leave you because you're a fucking loser?
Words don't mean anything. You can say whatever you want. Like what matters is when you get in the ring. What happens in the ring? That's all that matters. So like, I don't give a fuck. You say whatever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna. Everyone keeps telling me, "Oh, you should say this."
Nah, you got it, dude.
No, I'm above that.
He took it too far.
I am above that.
Yeah, you're like a Jedi.
I just show up and win. I'm just like a fucking robot. I just come there and fucking win and then leave.
I respect that.
Like that's it. I come there, win, leave. I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever you want because guess what? You're gonna look like a fucking loser when. After I knock you the fuck out.
You should punch him after the fight, too.
Oh, I might do that. Like, that's still an option. Like, depending on
I wish it was close by. We could all just storm the ring.
You're literally a Sith Lord just trying to turn Bobby to the dark side right now, especially with those glasses.
I'm trying to corrupt him and make him talk shit and talk about his wife.
In my opinion,
Bobby, aren't you a huge Star Wars fan?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. You have a lightsaber?
Yeah, what color lightsaber would you have?
No.
What color lightsaber would you have if you had a lightsaber?
Probably green.
Yeah, green too.
Yeah, of course. But anyways,
you didn't get one at Disneyland?
No.
Yeah, come on.
I wanted to. It was like literally you gotta sign up like a week in advance. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
That's whack.
I know. It was bullshit. Trust me. I was like the first thing I was gonna do, and they were like, "Yeah, it's like we're all booked up till fucking Tuesday."
Oh, that's dumb. So you have to like call before you book your vacation.
Yeah, you have to schedule it.
Yeah.
Because like there's like only so many available spots, and there's like millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people that are there.
Was it crowded when you went?
Yeah, it's wicked crowded. It was sick though.
Oh yeah, I never got to ask you about. It's been too long. But I want to talk about Boba Fett, but like it's never mind. It's been too long. That show's been on for like a year. We haven't done a show. We had done like 2 shows in the past 6 months. Whatever.
Yeah, so I don't know. Moral of the story. People that talk. In my opinion, what is the point of talking shit to a person that you're literally gonna fight? Like, what is there to say? It's gonna be proved. You know, what I mean, talking shit to a person that like you're not definitely fighting. That makes sense. All right, we're trying to fight.
Yeah, I'd like to keep.
But like, we are fighting on this day, so it's like, what is there to talk about? We're just gonna fight, and then we'll see what happens. Like, so that's why I don't waste my time. Well, you're a pussy. No, you're a pussy. It's like, dude, we'll just fight and we'll see. Like, you know what I mean? It's that simple. Like,
I feel like he unfairly skipped the ranks because of his shit talk.
Oh, 100%. No,
like he was like he as like from a fighter standpoint, he should not have been next in line to take
correct.
him on.
There's way better people that I should have fought first.
Literally currently in the Rough and Rowdy, and he just talked his way.
Because Rough and Rowdy's a money thing. It's not like a real organization where they're looking for like to make the best matchups. Like they just want to make content.
Yes, they literally just want to make money.
The best example of that tactic is Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen was a middleweight contender, and then was the best shit talker at the time before Conor. And then he was able to get a fight with John Jones, a title fight against John Jones at lightweight without ever fighting at light heavyweight. I mean, yeah. And like that right there is like what makes the sport shitty. I think. Like Conor kind of changed it where everyone wants to be like a WWE guy and like talk shit, where it really should be like just give the fight to the guy who deserves it the most, not the guy who's
that's how I think
that's how it should be, but that's just not how it is. I guess
talking shit should not influence
your rank.
It's not even
they
like
literally adjust rankings to
imagine if
compared to like how well you talk shit.
Imagine if it was like the wild card game for football and like they like the tiebreaker was like this team's better. Like, did you see what that guy said in the press conference? Like, we got to give it to them. Like,
yeah,
we're gonna kill them.
End zone celebrations with a tiebreaker.
Yeah, I know.
Like, who does the best TikTok dance? Give them the MVP spot.
Yeah, I know.
Juju's
Juju. Yeah,
Steelers would be undefeated.
No, was it Von Miller a couple years ago that like guaranteed a win or something? Like, I forget. Like, someone was. The point is that shouldn't influence like the ranking system. Like, no, you're in this place.
Yeah, you can skip
fight,
the line.
You know what I mean?
He's not even a good shit talker. He's just foul, dude. He's just being disgusting, dude.
I know.
If he was like,
That's
if he was
what I mean,
actually like a funny
that-
comedian, if he was like a comedian, like a good comedian, I would respect it. But he's just not funny. He's literally like I said, he's a 13-year-old bully.
13-year-old bully that can't like is too dumb to change his like come up with some other new material.
Okay,
Hey, I'm not a Democrat actually, man. Oh, okay. You're a fucking Democrat. It's like, dude, you're a loser. Like, I just told you I'm not that. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, no, but I watched like he posted his like training footage, a little bit of training footage, and he must be trolling because he can't actually be that bad. He did like he showed like his like shadow boxing and then like he did like a roll and it was the goofiest fucking thing I've ever seen. I was like, you have to be trying to say like trick people into thinking you're thinking you're bad. You think he's sandbagging and like acting just posting himself,
especially because
didn't you say Pac-Man was sandbagging?
Yeah,
because Pac-Man he posted a video of him hitting mitts and he looked awful. And I was
but
like,
it was from like 2 years ago.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah.
He posted one
he might
like
be doing.
yeah.
I don't think this guy's that smart, but like, he could be possibly like posting shitty training footage to make you think that he's bad.
Yeah, but I've already seen him fight.
Yeah,
twice.
we've seen him fight. He fights like shit. Yeah, he does fight like shit.
His training video is pretty accurate with like what I've seen in his two fights. So
just
to me, it's just like
goofy ass.
He's delusional.
Yeah.
Because I fucking like it's funny because he messages me whenever I post anything, telling me I look like weak and slow and pathetic. And then I watch him, and I'm like, I look weak and slow and pathetic, buddy. Like, look at yourself. Like, have some self-awareness.
No, like you actually look good hitting the mitts. Like he did this roll where like it was like he looked like he was gonna shit. He had like a shit in his pants. I was like, dude, you look awful, dude. Why did you post that? I literally messaged him, and I was like, dude, did you really just post that thinking that would be impressive? What are you doing?
I just think it's funny. And then
he never responds to me.
This is how much of a fucking idiot this kid is. So. He messaged me talking shit. He messages me and like talk shit to me, and I'm just like, dude, leave me alone. I don't care. Like,
literally leave me alone.
Like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm just gonna fight. I'm gonna fight you. Like, I'm gonna be there. Don't worry. Like, but he messaged me saying I look weak, slow, and pathetic or whatever, and then I responded saying, and it was right after he posted that video, and I go, I look weak, slow, and pathetic in quotation marks, like, buddy, what planet do you live on? Look at yourself. And he goes, yeah, I'm hitting a 95-pound bag.
Who gives a fuck
and
about the size of the bag?
And he said, my last video was me hitting like one of the hanging bags. He was like, I'm hitting a 95-pound bag, and you're hitting a 5-pound bag.
5-pound bag doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, first off.
That just shows how little time he's ever spent in a boxing gym if he thinks that bag was 5 pounds. That
bag's heavy as shit.
Easily like probably 75 pounds.
Yeah, I was going to say 65.
Like between 60 and 75 pounds. And him hitting it doesn't make a difference. Like, so me hitting a 75 pound
it doesn't change your technique.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It just shows how far the bag goes. It really doesn't matter.
But like, he's so delusional that he's thinking, oh, I'm hitting a heavier bag, so I look better. But he's hitting a light bag. He looks weak. It's like, are you that much of a caveman, dude? Like,
I love hitting those fucking circular bags, the aqua bags. Those
yeah,
things
it wasn't a water bag. It was
like
it's the same shape. Same thing. It's just not water.
Yeah,
it's not the
I just love hitting those things with an uppercut and just like feeling the reverberation.
Flying these from like 10 feet away. They're fucking.
This kid's just an absolute delusional fucking loser. I'm gonna fucking.
Eddie, you're all beat up over there.
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna just.
No, you're super. I feel like you're unbothered by this guy. I would be pissed.
How'd you get bruises on the inside of the arm?
Yeah, how'd you get bruises on your armpits?
Sparring.
But you got punched in the armpit?
Yeah, you get hit in the arms all the time.
And you're inside of the arms though? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean like I throw it a hook and I don't know what happens. Like fucking, we just fight each other.
How's your sparring? Like, have you ever been knocked down in sparring?
No.
I've never been knocked down either. But I don't know. Like, you obviously spar.
Yeah, we go like full speed all the time.
Yeah.
I've been hit wicked hard. I've just never been knocked down.
I've taken knees, but like I've never been knocked. You never been knocked out in your life though, right? Like
No.
I got knocked out by accident when I was like 10, but that doesn't count.
You ever been choked out?
I've been choked out. Yes, I have.
I got choked out, but it was bullshit because it was like, it wasn't like I was like wrestling a kid and he choked me out. It was like my friend snuck attacked me from behind.
Yeah, it happened to me too.
And then it was like 3 of them ganging up on me at once. Like we were just joking around, and one of them like jumped on my back and like pulled back as hard as he could, and like legit like cut the blood off to my brain, and like I passed out.
That's honestly probably.
And
the
I
best
was
way
so
to die.
mad when I woke up because I was like, "You're a fucking dickhead!" Like, it was one of my friends that like takes everything too far.
Yeah.
And I was like, and he was like on coke. Like, he did a line of coke right before this. He was all like amped up. So like he's, you know what I mean? He's all like on coke and like takes it way too far.
Was he showing up for the girls or something?
I don't know. I forget. We were just at my friend's house and like it was like 2 a.m. after the bars closed, like drinking.
Yeah,
like,
that's people get choked out. Yeah, I choked out my.
He
friend
just
in
took
his
it way
kitchen,
too far, and I'm like, dude, it wasn't like it was like a 1-on-1 fair wrestling match and you choked me out. Like, you just attacked me from behind and fucking grabbed on my neck and I ran like a choke and pulled back as hard as he could. And he kept blaming. He was like, "Dude, you tried like lunging forward right as I pulled back. It was like an accident."
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So, but anyways, I literally got choked out from that, and so I.
We used to, like, we used to choke each other out for fun in high school. Like just run up,
yeah, of course you guys
run
would
up
be
behind
fucking
each other and just choke.
quizzy nutbag.
So one time I choked some kid out, and I saw a teacher coming right for me like a dean. So I like only did it for a second. I like literally just came out 1, 2, 3, and I saw the guy, so I let go, and the kid started passing out like as this guy's walking towards me. So I just like put his arm over my shoulder, and I was like, "Fuck."
A lot of people don't realize it only takes like 2 seconds.
It takes 2 seconds.
Because it's nothing to do with oxygen. It has nothing to do with breathing.
It's your blood flow.
It's the vein, the blood going to your brain. If you cut, that's what you're squeezing. It's not. People think you're choking them out. You're just making. You're
You
like
just shut them up.
People think you're like choking their neck so they can't breathe.
You're not like pulling from the front. You're going from like the lateral sides. It's on the sides right there.
it's
So you're
literally
like,
the vein.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, no,
but that's the thing.
yeah.
Like when you're watching like a UFC fight and someone taps with like 2 seconds left in the round, and people are like, "Dude, you couldn't wait 2 more seconds." It's like, no, dude, because it's not holding your breath. It's the blood in your veins going to your brain.
Sometimes
So-
if like
Also,
if
that's a tip for when you're making love. Same thing. Don't choke out the windpipe. Hit him in the veins.
yeah.
Because also you could break a girl's esophagus.
Well, yeah, you're a nutcase if you do that. We gotta go low. You gotta go low. People like try and squeeze you, Adams. It's like that's not how you choke someone. You have to like, yeah. But yeah, no, I choked out my friend like on Christmas actually. He tried to fight me in his kitchen, and I took 3 seconds.
So
I held
it was a real choke.
I held it for 3 seconds. A guillotine, like an arm out guillotine. I held it for 3 seconds to let him go, and he was done.
Really?
But then he got, and then my friends didn't know. They woke him back up and he just kept trying to fight me. I was like, how many?
How many times can I choke this guy out?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I got choked out too in high school, and he let me go, and I smashed my fucking mouth on the ground, and that's why I had this scar right here. My teeth went through my lip. It was bad.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad. It was in school too.
I did that with a razor scooter one time.
Oh,
What, smash your teeth?
Yeah, right through the bottom.
you got a scar?
Yeah. Can't see it because my soul patch.
Yeah.
I might have one of the best soul patches in the game.
You have a full beard.
Why don't you grow a beard, Bob?
Because I don't look good with it. And
You can't grow it. You can't grow it in.
I just shaved right before I got it. I actually had like a pretty much a beard. Like
I can't grow
I
sideburns.
had the most facial hair I've had in a long time, leading up till an hour ago. Because I just haven't shaved in like 2 weeks, and then
My hair grows so fast. I used to like do like crazy different styles of like hair, beard styles. Like I rock like mutton chops one time for a little
Yeah.
bit. Like rock the Wolverine. You just shave.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
right
just the
here.
middle, yeah.
And you like leave your goatee all the way down. What else? You ever had a flat top?
I've been bald.
No,
since
I want a
was
flat
22.
top, dude. I look like Duke Nukem if I have a flat top.
I literally started losing my hair when I was in college. Still,
But I was like I was born bald. Just never came in.
my hair always sucked. Even when I had full hair, it was like the worst hair.
You have blonde hair, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
blonde. But it was just like the worst. It was like wicked thin, like poofy hair. Like
Yeah, I have like wicked thick hair. You can't do anything with it.
yes, but I'm saying I couldn't even fully head of hair. I don't know how fully haired is that always.
Full head of hair.
Full head
probably.
of hair. My hair sucked, so I used to shave it anyway before I was bald. Like I always had like.
Could
a
you
whiffle.
make yourself bald that way?
I think I did. I think I
you can do
like because I've been shaving my own head since I was like 14. Because I was just like, well, my hair sucks, so I might as well just shave it. And then and then eventually I was like 22, and it was just like stopped growing.
I kind of want to be bald.
There's nothing more annoying than people that are bald on purpose. Like it's like, dude, can I have anything? Like, like you're the biggest loser. Like you're a poser. Like, literally, I know a kid like same thing. Like has
could have a full head of
has
hair?
like nice hair. No, and he like came in. This kid I work with, he came into work one day like with his head like bicked and like a beard, like going with like the bald head beard look. And I was just like, stop, dude. I was like, what is this? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, he's like, what? You're like, I'm like, yeah, I look like that because I don't have a choice. Like, you purposely shaved your own head. Like, you could
rock the Dr. Phil.
It's like you.
I might do that for your fight. Just give the Bob Lang look.
Well, anytime people do that, I hope that it just doesn't grow back. I'm like, that,
my dad used to think that all the time. I'd be like, he'd be like, I'm gonna get a haircut. I'm like, why don't you like trim more off the top when you get a haircut? He's like, I'm scared if I cut it, it's just never gonna grow back again. So
I think that happens. I mean, at some point, I think like at some point you have hair and then you cut it and then it doesn't grow back. Like that's how bald works. Like I'm not a scientist. I'm not like Dr. Mosley or whatever the fuck his name is. Like
it's like when you're when you're hanging out with kids when you're younger. Sometimes you just stop hanging out with that kid. It's the last time you ever see him.
I always think about that type of shit.
You never know what's the last time you hang out with them.
Not even just hanging out with somebody, but like the last time you do anything. Like the last time you played Relivio, like you didn't know.
Well, like last time you rode your bike, like you all went on a bike ride, like
like,
you didn't know at the time.
There was a time that was the last time for everything. Like,
yeah, that's sad. Dang.
Yeah, especially even seeing people. Like sometimes it's like you might not see this kid again ever. Like
see, people really do have wicked bad memories because even like some kid I saw on Facebook. Someone like put in like Quincy is everything. Some kid stole a wallet out of some lady's bag, and I used to go to middle school with this kid. I know who he is. I'm not gonna rat. I ain't no rat. But like, I sent it. No. I sent it to a bunch of kids, and a bunch of kids were like, "Who is that?" Like, I don't know who that is, and I'd be like, "Yeah, you do." And then some people would be like, "Holy shit!" And then some people would be like, "Dude, like." Don't remember that guy, but like I'll be like, dude, we were all in the same class together. Like,
I'd be
you
so
have to
offended
know
if
this
someone
person.
didn't remember me.
I don't.
When someone doesn't know my name, like if I've hung out with someone and they ask my name again the next time I see him, I'm like,
I've never had that happen to me. Ever.
TJ did it. No, I don't want to steal TJ's story.
No, you can steal a story because he's fucking show
co-host of Tail the Tape. Not that you guys would know.
No, guest. He's a guest.
Yeah, he's a guest.
He's now a guest. Yeah, him and his brother, they're guests.
They've both been demoted.
Yeah,
glorified guests.
Liam would rather fucking cuddle dudes in his pajamas on a mat than come do the show the show that he started in his basement.
Yes, well, I can't tell it as good as him, but the general highlights: this dude went off to college to, I think it was like UMass Dartmouth, which a lot of Braintree kids go to.
Yeah, it's basically UMass Braintree.
It's literally exactly.
UMass Braintree, yeah.
And he was like doing something like an orientation group, and like this kid started talking to him and like knew his name, and like
TJ didn't know who it was.
TJ was just like, dude, like, do I know you? And the kid was like, dude, like, I went to high school with you. Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I've known you for years. And TJ was like,
what a meathead, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I know everyone. I know everyone's
so UMass Dartmouth, they used to have, all right, so funny story. There was a girl in our grade.
Is that where you went?
Yeah, UMass Dartmouth. Yeah. So, never talked to this girl once all high school. She went to UMass Dartmouth. We're coming. There's a long ass. No, not. I don't want to like. She's not gonna watch it anyway. But like,
make you
but if she like dated, she's like talk about me.
Well, just don't say her name.
But anyways, she was like, I don't want to be mean, but she was like not. I was one of the popular kids. She wasn't.
In college or in high school?
In high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she wasn't in that crowd. Like so. I never talked to her, never said a word to her all 4 years of high school, but I obviously recognized the fact that we went to the same high school together. So we're coming, there's a big long fucking path to get from like the freshman dorms are to like the classes. Like it was like a huge fucking street with like sidewalks on each side. Basically a generic street. You've seen it before. They're all over the world. But it was a straight,
classic.
It was a straight one. Yeah. And it led right to like where it was like a straight path from the dorms to the fucking thing. Anyways, she was coming down it was just us on the road, like no one else around. That was a weird time of the day. And like she's coming this way towards the dorms, I'm going towards class. And I can see her coming from a mile away. And in my head, I'm like, fuck, this is that girl that when she went to Braintree High. Like,
you just knew her face, you know her name.
Yeah, like never talked to her before in my life. I'm like, what do I do here? Do I say hi?
Avoid eye contact.
Because we're both from Braintree. I'm like, do we both
look at your phone?
Do we say hi because we're both from Braintree? Like, but I'm like, if I say hi to her now, I have to like say hi to her for the next 4 straight years every time I see her. Like now, so I just kept my head down and walked right past.
No!
And she's probably thinking the same thing. Maybe I give myself too much credit. Maybe she was just like, I don't give a fuck about this kid. Fuck him. Both of us just walked straight past each other, and then right after that, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I was like, all right, that's it. From now on, we just pretend we don't know each other.
I do the opposite. Like,
see, I've done that too.
Even if I'm
gonna say, hey, you're from Braintree. I'm from Braintree. 4 years of high school, never even fucking said a word to each other, but what's up?
I feel like there's some kids I was close to that I've almost like developed that type of relationship with now too. Like I see him and I'm just like, stop, dude. Like,
no, because then in college it gets annoying. Then it's like, what am I gonna talk to you every time I see you?
Exactly.
Well, just give him a wave. You don't have to fucking talk to him. Give him a little.
Even
nod.
that, it's like, can I just like live my life in peace?
See, I kind of control the narrative in some of my conversations. Like some people, like same thing at the gym. Like some people will get like a quick like, hey, how are you? Some people will get all like, hey, what's up? How was this week?
Yeah,
Good?
take
yeah,
your
yeah,
AirPod
yeah.
out.
And then like one people, I'm like full on like fucking pause my music,
I'm-
like, hey, how you doing?
Sometimes I just like don't want social interaction with people. Like, not the
Your
like,
social battery is
Like
just
I talk
empty.
to them at the gym and I'm like, fuck, now I have to like.
Nah,
Talk to
at
this
the gym,
person
I don't care if
every
we-
fucking day.
I kind of feel that too.
Yeah.
Like it's like it honestly, it's like reciprocative of like the other person too. Because sometimes I feel like some people don't want to talk to me, but then we'll like almost force a conversation. It like almost goes well, and I'm like, oh yeah, it was like a good convo. Like I
know
like
you
that
do.
The other
person.
day I went into CVS and one of my friend's dads, I just happened to see he was walking in before, like right at, like he was walking in like the same time, and I hung a little bit far back, and I avoided him. And
like the plan.
I did it because I didn't want to talk, and I was like, dude, I don't want to have to sit there and talk.
Dude, just say hi and walk
So
away.
I
That's
just-
what I do. I'd say hi and then
Yeah, but it would have
go walk in
been.
the
It
other
would have been a
direction.
10-minute conversation. And
Ah.
so, anyways, I hid. I like walked. I felt like Larry David in Curb Your Enthusiasm because this is something he would have done.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I'm Larry David. I waited for him to get it ahead of me. Then I went down. I like a fucking secret agent. I like went aisle to aisle, like I was clearing aisles, making sure I didn't end up in the same aisle as him. Like went around, literally like used the store like a fucking maze to get to where I need to go.
You're a nut.
And just
You're
because
a
I
nut.
know.
It would have been
You
less
are
effort
not.
to
I know.
talk to
Just
him.
because I didn't want to have to talk to my friend.
Bobby had to wait like 45 minutes in the store because he didn't want to talk for
It
3
was
minutes.
literally like, I'm not kidding. Like Larry David does this, and there's multiple episodes where this happens. Where he's like, "Oh my god, I have to do a stop and chat." Like I didn't want to do a stop and chat. Like anyone who watched the show, you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Like,
He's
I was
so
like,
funny.
Fuck, I don't want to have to talk. I was in a rush too. I just went around every aisle and avoided. It was honestly though, I felt so like good about myself when it worked out perfectly. Like I was in that store, out of the store. He never knew I was in there. Like I was like, I'm a fucking beast. Like.
I love when you do like a stealth thing and,
Yeah.
you pull it off. It's like
Yeah, that's what I mean. I pulled it off. Like, and like even like checking out, I went to the self checkout, did it all like I like hid and like did it, and I was out.
I think every kid when they're younger wants to be a spy at one point in their life.
I still do.
Oh, yeah.
I still do.
100%. Yeah, no, yeah.
I think about that once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, even at work, I like
Even
I'm
like-
talking to people. I like go to the, like hide, like walk behind a trailer, like
I'm like trying to do something sneakily and like someone's looking. I'm like, oh, like now's the time to go. And I'm always like, oh, I should have went right
like you
away.
hear people
like-
talking around the corner. You're like, I'm gonna go the other way. It's like for no reason.
You guys are wicked introverted.
No, I'm actually not. I'm pretty good at breaking like. No, you know when people lock you into a conversation and you just like can't get away.
Yeah.
I'm probably the master
I hate
at
that.
just like just be like, oh yeah, and just like and just dip. Oh yeah, that's cool. Bye.
Well, the thing is like I'm perfectly fine with you not wanting to talk to me.
Yeah, me too.
Like-
Let's just get
like-
this shit done and leave. We're not here.
Yeah, like
we're not here for each other.
I don't have to like now. It's like you're guilting me into talking to you. It's like you could be like, hey, Bobby, I don't have time. I'd be like, see you later, man. I don't give a fuck. Like, but like other people, like I can't do that to them. But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know, because hey, I gotta go. It's like,
Let's get over that. Put yourself in an uncomfortable situation.
I'd rather just fucking somersault around the aisles to avoid it.
I want to like just watch you just turn someone down. She's like, hey, I'd love to chat with you, but I fucking can't.
Trust me, I have to all the time.
You're just like sweating.
Well, like I'll be out drinking, and like drunk dudes will come up to me at the bar, like, "Are you that kid from Barstool?" Like, and I'm like, "Yeah," and then like 5 minutes, they're still trying to talk to me, and I'm like, "Listen, I'm here with my friends. Like, I have a life. Like, can I?"
Oh, so
can I leave?
are you getting recognized by like NPCs?
Yeah, I have been. What are NPCs?
Non-player characters like
Oh,
you know if
yeah,
you're playing like
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto and just a random person
Yeah,
walking,
yeah.
like people come up to you and like try to
Yes,
talk to you.
I get all the time. Like for like the last couple of years, I'm used to it. But like it's just funny because
Do you ever get asked to ask for autographs ever?
I've done a few.
Okay,
And
that's sick.
I take pictures with dudes all the time.
Oh, actually, that's funny. Yeah, like no, Snap. He's like, yeah, I found Bobby Leg. Like, yeah, I can.
It's funny because it's always so. All right, this is a funny story.
Yeah, I feel like you probably
So,
you have a very niche
I get
fan base.
yes,
I feel like
it's all like dudes.
it's just dudes that
no
love
girls
fighting and
ever.
drink. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
It's
100%.
all guys.
No, my ex-girlfriend loves you actually.
Well, all right, so that's what I get to. So that was what I thought. Like I'm like, it's only guys. Obviously, it's rough and rowdy. It's fighting. Like what girls are into this? Like none. Like, but that's because I'm like 30 years old. So the bars I hang out at are all like guys around my age. Like obviously, like 30-year-old girls aren't into it. But Barstool is like young, like 21-year-old girls are like that's a demographic of girls that follow them. So I went to a bar. I usually don't go to like bars like this anymore. But one time, me and my friends, I forget why, but for some reason, we were, let's go to Stats. And we went to Stats in Southie, which is primarily all like 21 is like the average
All
age.
chicks.
Yeah.
The best
So-
ratios in Boston is that
So, like-
stats. Yeah.
So it's all like young 21-year-old girls. But anyways, so I never
Amazing.
go to bars like this anymore. So anyways, from my point of view, it's only guys that recognize me. So this is funny. So a couple hot girls come up to me. that are like young, like
They knew
probably
who you
21,
were?
and were like, let's go Lang, blah. And I thought so. I right away go, all right, which one of my friends put you up to this? And
You didn't believe them?
No, I didn't believe this. So I was like, which one of my friends put you up to this? And they're like, what do you mean? What? Because we're girls, we can't watch her from Rowdy. And I go, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And and she was like, oh, what? Are you fucking sexist or whatever? Like, sounded like giving me a hard.
Like, yes.
And I was like, no, I'm not sexist. I'm like, it's a fact. I'm like, young 21-year-old girls don't come up to me ever. So now out of nowhere, it just seems like too much of a coincidence that my friends must be fucking with me. So I was like, I'm all set. I was kind of like a dickhead. Like I was like, yeah, I'm all set.
You're playing it safe though.
Then I walked over to my friends. I'm like, oh, which one of you guys did that? They had no idea.
Oh, were they like mad? Those girls like mad at you?
Oh, it gets better. So I'm like, dude, what are you? Real funny. Like, tell those fucking girls to come up to me and take a picture with me. Like, fuck you. And they're like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. As this is happening, a different group of girls comes up to me and does the same thing. And I was right away like, oh shit. I was like, I was just a fucking dick. Like, same thing. And I'm like, my friends are all dying laughing because like this proved that like it was real. That wasn't.
Wow.
And right away in my head, I'm like, oh fuck. Like I was just a dickhead to those girls for no reason. And then so. I figured out, because then it kept happening throughout the night. I was like, oh, shit. Young girls apparently do know who I am because they follow Barstool. Like, I guess, like, 29, 30-year-old girls don't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, like, 21, 22-year-olds do. But I never go to places where, like, I interact with girls.
That's so funny.
Like, college age, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But it's just funny because I was a huge dickhead to these girls for no reason. And I was like, fuck.
Well, you learn your lesson.
I wasn't a dick. I was just
you
like...
gotta be nice to your fans now.
I was just like, I'm not taking a picture with you. I was like, yeah, I know my friends fucking put you up to this. I'm not falling for that. And they're like, you're sexist.
Oh, you should have taken a picture.
Yeah, I was like, no. Because I was so confident that my friends were fucking with me that I was like, I'm not going to do it.
You're playing it safe.
And then 2 minutes later, because one time that did happen. My friend, like,
No.
my friends had a girl come up to me and take a picture of me. And then she, like, right after taking the picture, she was like, the kid I fought, Travis Terman.
Yeah.
She was like, if Travis fought you with AC, he would have won, though, or something. Like, said, like, because his excuse after was it was too hot because it was an outdoor arena.
In AC? Oh, she said that.
So, like, my friends used to always say this, fucking with me, and she was like, right after taking the picture, she's like, if Travis fought you with AC, he would have won.
Oh, so
right away,
yeah.
a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, fucking bitch. Like, and I was like, all my friends are dying laughing, and I'm like,
That's
they
so
clearly.
funny.
So I was like, never letting that happen again. So I was, oh my God, you know what I mean? Fast forward a year later, this happens at Stats, and I'm like, nope, not following this one again. Like, nice try. See you later, ladies. Then 2 minutes later, a different group comes
They're
up.
like,
and
we
I'm
want to have a tensome with you.
Yeah. I would have been like, yeah, see, get lost. Get lost. I'm not
No,
falling for
literally,
that.
we want to take you in the bathroom and all boys. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off.
I know. So now I don't know how I'd handle it now because I'm still on my guard. I'm not falling for like fake setups. Like
I doubt that.
I don't know.
Hey, also, I'm
Yeah.
not letting it go unsaid. I've said it on this podcast before, and I will say it every time. I'm not letting this dude live it down. Travis Terman wore sweatpants. Okay, so anybody who says he
In
was
a
too
hun-
hot,
in a hundred
he
degree
wore
weather.
pants.
But
We
no.
watched him wear pants and boots
But Bob
into
was
the
hot
ring.
too.
He didn't wear boots. He wore like athletic
Whatever,
sneakers.
pants. He wore
He wore
pants.
sweat-
He didn't wear
Sweatpants,
jeans
yeah.
though. He should have wore jeans.
He
I,
stopped
sweatpants
doing that.
might have actually been hotter than jeans, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I don't know why he wears sweatpants. He
So
still does.
his
Like,
fault. I don't know. Dumb excuse.
It wasn't even that hot either. It was like 60 degrees out.
Yeah.
So like it was like
What?
it was like nighttime. It was
Wait,
it
didn't
was
he-
it was in Miami.
His actual was excuse that it was too hot. Like, did
Yeah,
he have
he
like
said
heat stroke? He
yes,
quit.
he was claiming
He quit. On the shoot.
Yeah, and he claimed he said he was like overheating and it was too hot.
Dude, it's 3
It's
minutes.
fucking 1 minute
Dude,
rounds,
it's 3
dude.
minutes.
Well, you did rock him right before.
Yeah,
he
I know.
quit.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. It's like, all right, well, the EMTs are saying you have a concussion. So is that from the heat or from me punching you in the face? Like,
He gave you a concussion.
yeah, he had a concussion after. Like
After you hit him in the face, he realized how hot it was.
Yeah, I know.
Concussions aren't
Well,
real.
he was throwing up after. So like that's.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, that's from.
They didn't show that.
No, obviously not. He was. I saw him in the back because it's actually funny. He didn't have like a bag. I had a bag to keep my shit in, like my actual clothes and stuff. Like he didn't have anything. Like you think he'd be more prepared because this was like his 10th fight with them. Like when I fought him, it was only my second one. So he was like, hey, can I put my stuff in your bag? Like right before we went out to fight each other, which is funny that we're like hanging out. But so
That's
I'm
how
like,
it
yeah.
should be. That's how it should be, though.
So I had his phone, his wallet, like everything in my bag, and I was leaving, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go give him all his stuff back, and I couldn't find him because he was with the EMTs, and he was like throwing up in a fucking bag with the EMTs.
Like bad? Like-
yeah, and I was like, oh hey, here's your stuff.
Did he train?
Sorry,
I know we like the guy, but did he train?
I don't know what
Or
he
is
does.
he
He
just-
does. He sends me videos of him training, all like him like spar. He sent me a video of him like sparring someone and like an outdoor ring they had set up, and he like knocked some guy the fuck out.
Oh, did he? Nice.
Yeah.
I want to put a ring in my yard.
'Cause I actually I'm like friends with him.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
he's
like
like-
pulling for him to come
yeah.
back. I want to make a comeback, but
I have a funny
Give him the title fight chance. Be like, hey, let's put it in AC.
Well, that's the thing. We're different. When I fought him, there was the weight classes were different.
Yeah.
They changed the weight.
Well, that was
classes
like
around.
catchweight, wasn't it? Because it just didn't make sense.
Well, it was just heavyweight, so there's no limit. So
Oh,
they
yeah, it's like-
changed.
that's like
They
wrestling
changed
high school,
the
yeah.
right after that. The commission like restructured all the weight classes. So like now I would never be. Me and him would never fit in the same class ever again.
That's
and I'm
sad.
lighter.
Oh, he's too big.
I'm way lighter now too. Like
What are you, 185 right now?
185. Yeah. Back then I was like 195. So I was like close enough to 200 that I could be considered a heavyweight.
Do you run?
Yeah.
I hate running.
Me too. Hate it.
It's the worst.
I
thing
do a
ever.
ton of things that I hate. Every
Yeah,
day.
you have to.
That's like
It's a
what
difference.
separates like
Yeah.
like I don't enjoy anything I do, but I force myself
Yeah,
to do it.
that's what discipline is. Yeah.
But
I do have a funny story though about that. So I was dating a girl that went to college in New York at the time, and it was the night you were fighting him, and I was with a bunch of New York people. They didn't know, no one knew who you were, and they were like, "No way, this guy's gonna. Look how much bigger he is. No way he's gonna win." I was like, "Nah, he's got this. You watch." And then everyone I had everyone rooting for you, and it was fucking hilarious because we were screaming. Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
well, good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad I put on
Yeah,
for you guys.
yeah.
All right.
I got you a bunch of fans.
What's our time right now? It's already 3:00. Bruins are on at 4:30.
You guys are at 41 minutes.
I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Well,
we-
hey, real quick.
You got
Any of
any-
you
you got
guys
any
watch
fight
UFC 274?
Yeah, I was just
the
gonna
other
say-
night?
Yeah, it was an absolute disaster. I'm glad we didn't do a show because every single one of my picks would have lost.
You
Everything.
definitely took Rose.
I love Rose. Yes, but that was the worst fight to ever happen.
And you love Gaethje.
I love Gaethje and Joe Lozon and Cerrone got canceled. It was literally the best card they put on, and it was just an absolute disaster. What else?
Ferguson got his face kicked.
First thing got
apart,
kicked
man.
in. He
Oh,
got
that
he got
was
turned
insane.
he got turned into a meme, which is very sad. That like makes me sad. Actually.
Oliveira choked Gaethje out.
Yeah, it just sucks. Whatever. That's
Tell you,
that's life.
Oliveira, I'm sticking with always bet on the uglier guy. Actually,
we've
Gaethje's
been-
pretty ugly too.
We've been saying, yeah, he's pretty beat
But
up.
you always bet the deciding factor, two evenly matched fighters, whichever one's uglier, has more to fight for.
It's funny to say that because me and TJ in high school, when we were wrestling, we would
But
always
that's
say,
why I
we
keep
go,
winning.
watch out for the ugly guys. Like, the ugly guys are always, like, have nothing to lose.
Yeah, I know.
like, you gotta watch out
Yeah,
for
Like
this-
Vanderlei Silva.
Yeah.
Guys,
Doesn't
yeah,
know.
that guy's disgusting.
Like this guy,
One mile.
He's making fun of
Ow.
how he's
One
making fun of
mile.
my personal appearance, and it's like, buddy, you don't even know. That's what drives me to keep winning. Like, I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
Like I have to
Keep
win.
calling me ugly, bitch.
So,
Yeah, no, but so the light heavyweight, not light heavyweight. Sorry, I'm drunk. Lightweight championship belt is vacant right now
It's
because
254.
idiot fucking missed weight. So they're thinking about
Oh,
bringing
yeah.
Conor back and just giving him a title fight, which honestly probably needs to happen right now.
I hope they do.
Like just because who gives?
It's the only exception. I know I sound like a hypocrite because I just
yeah, we just
10
talked-
minutes ago
yeah,
we just
you-
talked about how it's bullshit that you can like talk your way into fights and it shouldn't be like that. But like Conor McGregor's the one exception because he's just like anytime he's involved, it's just so much more exciting. And
He's also a nasty fighter. Like it's not
Yeah,
just
he's
like
exciting
he's
to
a
watch.
shit talker. Like his style is fucking. It's
I don't
insane.
think he'll beat Oliveira. I think
Training.
they're just gonna
No,
put this on for money. And
There's a
then
0% chance.
it's a cash grab because he might have 3 fights in his entire life left, and they just want to cash grab. They want to just maximize.
It
the
should be
profit from it.
Oliveira versus Conor McGregor,
Well, that's what I would think is gonna happen. But if
or it's gonna be Usman.
Usman's at lightweight.
Yeah, 170.
Oh yeah, no, dude, Usman's gonna rip him apart, dude.
Yeah.
He has absolutely
Yeah.
zero chance. Usman's the best fighter in the UFC
No,
right
they
now.
should have Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler should fight,
That's a
and
go.
the winner of that should
yeah,
get Oliveira.
yeah, that's what should happen, but that's not gonna happen because that's not gonna make enough money.
Because Chandler wants a rematch anyway, so like that would no Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler would make a ton of money. That'd be
Yeah,
a
that
sick
would be
fight.
really
Yeah,
good.
but
Especially,
this-
And then
especially
if-
after he just won.
And then if Chandler wins, he gets a rematch. If Conor McGregor wins, at least he fought his way to like.
Yeah.
He didn't just like come in off the street and get a title fight. Like now it's like, all right, I just beat a
They're
legit
stupid
guy.
though, and they won't get. They're not gonna give Conor a fight unless it's a title fight, which is ridiculous. Like
Yeah,
they're just
that
stupid.
like discredits it because even if you win,
It's not. He didn't
it's
earn
like
it.
you.
He
It's
lost-
like sick. You won one fight, now you're the champ again. That's kind of
He's
bullshit.
won- he's
Like,
lost one-
You just have to like fight your way up to the ranks.
He's won one fight in the past like 6 years. I think the last time he won a fight, Obama was president.
I know.
That's a crazy fact.
No, he fought Donald Cerrone.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. He's a fucking bum.
That's his last fight he won.
Donald Cerrone's a bum.
No, but I'm saying you just said he hasn't won since Obama was president.
No,
I'm
but
telling you,
that was a welterweight. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't make that up.
That was
Someone
like
else said that.
2019.
Well, at lightweight.
yeah, that
at
wasn't
least.
for a title
But
fight.
2020 actually.
It's just
Yeah, it was. But I don't even count that as a real fight.
Was that a title fight?
No.
That's not. Yeah, no, it's title fights.
I'm
title
sticking
fight
with
since
my.
Obama.
With,
He's fought him, then he fought Dustin Poirier 3 times in a row.
Cerrone literally doesn't train. He just shows up for a paycheck, and then he might win, or he just gets destroyed.
You know how I knew he was going to lose that fight? And that I said this before, like, this is my rule. He was in a movie. He was in a Mark Wahlberg movie.
Ronda Rousey too.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey was an Entourage.
Yeah.
Anytime pro fighters, on the end of the career, and then you see them, like, in movies, and then they have a fight a month later, it's like, all right, this guy's been fucking on a movie set. Like, he's clearly not in the gym
he's not training. Yeah.
So then
Connor
it's like,
too.
at that point, it's like, it's all about money. Like, I bet against him. That's it. Fun fact, you ever see a fighter in a movie, bet against him.
I'd like to see the actual stats of that.
I live
I
by
100,000% agree with you, and I think you might be 100%
I
right.
would live and die by that.
I don't think I've ever heard of a fighter being in a film and then winning a fight.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
You know, Connor was, remember, Triple
Think
H
about it.
would have been.
You're never going to see, like, Oliveira's not in fucking movies right now because he's in the gym.
He doesn't speak English, so, like, he can't be.
He could be in, they have movies in other countries.
Nah, not really.
Like, you don't think, like, Brazil has movies?
No.
Like, but anyways, all right, whatever. Bad example. Let's say, doesn't matter. Like, anyone who's at the top of their game is, like, not wasting their time fucking filming movies because they're in the gym training.
Yeah,
they're
that's
trying to, like, maintain. They want to stay at the top of the game. They want to stay the champ. You know what I mean? Like, they're not fucking wasting their time filming fucking movies.
Not Jake Paul.
Nagano
So-
wasn't Jackass, though. I don't know that
That's true. You know what?
Yeah, but that's like
That might
one
be the
day.
exception.
That's
You know
like
what?
one day of
of
filming.
Yeah, it really was one day.
That's still that. I won't say it's on the same level as what I'm saying, but it's kind of if he loses now, we'll blame it on that.
Yeah.
If he
Oh, wait. Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's been a while, though.
It's kind of like it's honestly goes back to Rocky 3. When remember this is like perfect. Rocky being the champ, it goes to his head. Remember he's doing all the fucking promo videos. And
That's what happens to every champ.
posing and with like dressed as Tarzan with like girls.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's doing like everything's like a game. And his trainer's like, "Come on, Rock, this guy's not a bum bum." And he takes the guy lightly. He takes Clubber Lang lightly,
Yeah.
and he gets
Clubber Lang.
fucking eviscerated.
That happened to Mike Tyson, too. That happens to everyone.
So that's what I mean. So that's the same thing. You're doing movies. You should be in the gym. I'm not letting that happen to me. Like, that'll never happen to me because like
That's good.
fucking like no matter. And I tell them all the time this. Like the Boston guys, I'm like, yeah, I'll do all the shit you guys want me to do extra, but this is like second. Like most important to me is like winning and training.
That's
and
how it
being
should
the
be.
being
How
the
long?
beast.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
Till I die.
Like, wouldn't that be like 40 years old? Do you still gonna keep doing this still?
I'll at least till 35, and then I'll reassess at 35.
Okay, that's fair. Because like I feel like 37, 38 is when you
When do you think
Yeah,
your
I'm not gonna-
when's
I'm
your
not gonna,
prime?
like-
When do you think your prime
Right
will be for
now,
fighting?
now,
Right
definitely.
Right now.
the actual like stat like 31 is actually the prime because you're still athletic enough and you have the experience.
Yeah.
That's when every fighter's in their prime.
So
Unless
this
you-
next year, we
yeah.
need this big fight
Yeah.
after Big Dick Daddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this
Who?
kid.
Okay. Do you have any like who would be your ideal opponent? Get this loser out of the way. Who is your ideal opponent right now? Like best case scenario.
I don't know. I really haven't thought about it because I like. This is the most cliche thing ever, and I feel like I sound like a douchebag saying this. But
You're just
like,
focusing on
I
this
never
fight.
think about like down the road.
That's
I think
that's
about-
good because I see.
I think
people-
about like I have to beat this guy. I'm not gonna sit here. That goes back to what I was saying about being cocky, and then you get cocky and then you lose.
No,
like I'm not
100%.
gonna sit here thinking about who I'm gonna fight next when I have to beat this guy first. So like this is all I focus on. All my time and energy is focused on beating this one guy, and that's why in the interview after I never have a plan for what I'm gonna say because like everyone's like. Oh, why didn't you plan? Why didn't you say this? Why didn't you say that? It's like, yeah, because dude, I don't think about that because the minute you start thinking about what you're gonna say after, it's like now you're already like behind. You know what I mean? You have to win the fight first. And that's the most important thing to me.
When you go into a fight, do you even have a game plan, or you just go straight berserker mode? Because I feel like you're kind of like a berserker.
No, I have a game plan. But like a lot of times my game plan is like
That's not a bad thing either. I'm just saying, like,
that's my style of fighting.
Yeah,
so,
you have
like,
3 minutes. Like it's really not much time to like be strategic.
set up
you just
and,
kind of
like,
have to
read
fucking
shit,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have the rough and rowdy style format down.
No,
to
yeah,
science
that's
at
your
this point.
style, which
Yeah.
is like you were meant for rough and rowdy.
Yeah, I agree. That's
Legit.
why I'm
It's
doing
the
it.
it's the best.
But do you see yourself going like for real professional, where like you are fighting 3 minute rounds, like 6 rounds, 3 minutes?
Yeah, I definitely could. I have I spar 3-minute rounds all the time with people. I've done like
Yeah.
6 3-minute rounds sparring. Like I definitely have the ability to do it. It's just all about like money and like if an opportunity and money. Like I'm obviously making good money with Boston. I'm not gonna go do something else to fuck that up.
But you started training late. Like you started training when you were 25 maybe. How old were you?
I think I was like 26.
Yeah, that's late.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
late.
yeah.
But like, do you see yourself being able to compete with like professional boxers that have been training since they were like 15?
Depends. Like there's definitely pro boxers that I think I'd beat. Like,
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Like,
mean,
I
I would hope
obviously,
so.
I'm not sitting there saying I beat Canelo. Like, you know what I mean? But
He just
Canelo
lost.
just lost?
He just
Yeah.
lost. Which is
Same thing.
crazy.
He's kind of getting wrapped up in all the glitz and glam too. Like
It's
that.
hard. No, when you're the king of the world and you just want to like fuck bitches and fucking rail coke, it's really hard to not be tempted. Like I think that's why Ngannou I think is special because he has like he's so humble and he has that like he's from like he, I don't think he's gonna
He's literally from, like-
he's not gonna get caught up in that, which is why he
Yeah,
might
it's like
have,
the same thing with
he has potential to be like the greatest heavyweight champion.
Khabib. Same thing.
Because he's
just,
because he's just when he
yeah,
has
de-
he's a
devout,
religion.
like,
He's a-
devout Muslim. So no,
Yeah,
no
exactly.
drinking, no
But
partying.
he quit.
That's my problem. Is I love drinking.
I know you love
partying,
drinking, yeah.
But I do it in.
But you're married, too.
It doesn't get in the way of me. Like I can go out and drink and party on Saturday night, and then Monday morning I'm like back to normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm going on like week-long benders. So,
Yeah. You're pretty. Yeah,
I
you're
mean, I
pretty.
go like
normal.
one day and then I'm back to normal.
That's
Like,
fine. Yeah. I don't know. If I was just I don't know if you're rich and everyone loves you like fucking Tyson Fury went on a fucking he like lost his mind and gained like 100
Yeah, I
pounds
know.
and doing coke and
But
fucking.
that's because he was
partying.
like he had like mental health issues. Like, he was like depressed.
He had
like,
never
suicidal.
drank until after he was champion. Like imagine just discovering like partying once
I
you're
know.
rich and famous. Like dude, like how
Yeah, that's
hard
true.
that would hit you.
That's the thing.
That,
is, like,
that guy's the greatest
I'm
story
at the point
ever.
where I don't even like care about.
I love that guy.
Like I've done everything like fun wise.
Yeah.
I've had like my.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like hanging out and drinking at like bars is no longer fun to me because I've done that my whole life.
Yeah, but
like,
once you're like pro boxer heavyweight pro boxer champion like superstar, it gets to a different level where like you got like I don't know.
No, but even so, like, cause he didn't do that. He missed his whole childhood. Like,
Yeah,
he
he
missed
missed
out.
his youth.
I
yeah.
didn't. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, he missed out on that life, on that aspect of life.
That's good.
So, like, when he was already like older with like money and fame, that's when he started doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was the new.
Yeah, it hit him hard.
Whereas
yeah.
I, on the other hand, was a degenerate for years.
Yeah,
already.
you went the opposite. You partied
Yeah.
before you started training.
Yeah,
you got out of your way. So now you can
Honestly,
focus.
I used to be a degenerate. Now this like took over. This like I traded that in. Like now it's like I care more about this than I did about like I don't care about partying anymore. I still do here and there, but it's not like my priority.
I just love eating, dude.
Yeah, same.
I was
That'll
just
be the
thinking
one thing.
about what I'm ordering.
Huh?
I was just thinking about what I'm about to order.
I'm about to get a steak and cheese downstairs.
Let's
We good?
that's good for today.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
Bob, good luck next week.
That was